cannot. What you're hoping is that by going 5 wide, you're forcing the defense into coverage. And if you do that, you get a chance to find some people downfield. But if they audible themselves,
a fight for it. This is caught. What a catch. Touchdown, Jaguars. Marvin Jones, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty. Staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise.
Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Jaguars. Colin Johnson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly for 6.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield. Now, his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
That's going to be caught. It's Chenot. Touchdown, Jaguars. LaVisca Chenot as the first half is winding down. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly for 6. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive interception, this drive the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back. If your headlines, no place for that one to get in there, it sails incomplete.
On 2nd and goal, Tua, touchdown! Mike Gesicki, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead. So this is now a 9-point difference. You figure the book here says kick the extra point, make it a 1-score game.
Now, you and I have seen coaches get overly aggressive in this spot, but I agree with you.
Kick up the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, Huntley. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back.
Did you pay big money to sack the quarterback? They also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
He's going deep for Brown. Every defensive staff harps on that.
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore, because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that a mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the that puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense, and try and get him back on track.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down. Throwing now is Brady. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. The sack by T.J. Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him, Trent Jordan Watt. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this one complete to Will Fuller.
They get time he has to take care of a play, and maybe his clock is off just a little bit.
On 2nd and 10, Stafford, he's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Matthew Stafford, 2 touchdown passes in this first quarter. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race. Plane race, whatever you want, right? Running for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared so far, and I'm sure film study being devoted to him a little bit more on the other side.
They have to, because the pace that he's carrying right now, if you're pushing 1,000-yard pace as a receiver, that means he warrants your attention. And right now, precision is going on with their offense, kind of like that timepiece you wear on your wrist. You know, that good stuff. You got to knock that off somehow.
Looking to throw. Huntley. And he'll find QT on the right side, complete. Touchdown, Houston. Kiki QT. His second touchdown on the season. And the Texans claw one back.
I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. Miami set to take over. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is...
Back to throw here. He's going to look deep for Watkins. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And the Rams will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to